turn, Mars.
Okay.
This hour's car review brought to you by us.
Speaking about Acapulco Gold, I happen to drive the 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive, and the color of it is listed as Acapulco Gold.
See there?
So it means many things to many people, but, you know, for
No,
what it's worth,
it means
that's it.
one thing, and that's it.
Yeah, you can get the Dodge Hornet in 4 trim levels. You can get the GT, the GT Plus, the RT, and the RT Plus. And, of course, we were driving the GT Plus all-wheel drive. Now, I say all-wheel drive because that's what is listed in the title, but come to find out, if you get a Hornet, you're going to get all-wheel drive. Now, this is a small SUV, a compact, I guess, is actually probably the closest thing to call it. And you're going to find on the outside of it, you got some special Hornet GT badging on it that goes along with it. You got automatic high beams up front, rain-sensing wipers, power-heated folding side mirrors. And again, we had the optional Acapulco Gold paint for $595 is all it was. You had a power sunroof, hands-free power liftgate, and we were rolling on some optional 20 by 8-inch aluminum wheels. Now, when you get into the interior, we had the black leather seating with the red accents on it. The front seats are heated and they're ventilated. The Uconnect system that we had, the Uconnect 5, was a 10.25-inch display across the top of the dash where we had a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. So the Uconnect 5 is where you're going to find all your nav and your convenience controls, but that's also where I got the notice one day when I went out and got in the car at 2 in the afternoon, and it said the display was shutting down because it was too hot. I've never seen that on a car before. It's kind of like your phone does when it overheats. So I guess it makes sense, but I just never seen that before.
You've seen it now.
Yes.
Yeah, there it
has
is.
a surround view camera system on it, and the rear camera on this vehicle in particular, it's really noticeable, but it's really sharp. It's got a really detailed camera. I was really impressed with that particular camera. It's got a 60/40 rear folding back seat, Apple CarPlay, and it lists Google Android Auto instead of just a regular Android Auto for whatever reason. Wireless charging, Harman Kardon 14 speaker, audio system. Now up front, we had the 2.0 liter inline-four Hurricane 4 engine, 9-speed automatic transmission. As it's listed, this vehicle will tow 2,000 pounds, so you can still haul your jet ski or maybe a light pop-up camper. EPA says you should get 21 miles to the gallon in the city, 29 on the highway, and combined 24. Now, I drove this vehicle 445 miles, and I got 25.7 overall on this vehicle.
What size motors it got in it?
The 2.0 liter.
Okay. Turbo?
The Hurricane 4, yes, I'm sorry. And there is one little bit smaller motor on it that you can get, but you got to option that out. Now, I did like driving the car. You got to kind of get used to it. Obviously, every week we get a different car, so we have to kind of adjust things. But it had real responsive steering, and it felt comfortable to drive. I wouldn't say firm is not the right word to use for it, but it's
sporty.
Maybe sporty. Just stable is what I ended up coming up with. So, you just felt good about driving it. There wasn't a whole lot of road noise. The audio system easily overcomes all the road noise. Now, base model price on a Hornet GT, which is the base model, $31,400. Now, we were driving the GT Plus. The base trim on that's $36,400, but we had some options. Pushed it up to $44,825 MSRP.
Wow. Well,
now, if you're looking for something to compare it to, maybe a Honda CR-V that starts at $31,400. Again, these are base prices. The Ford Bronco Sport, $30,640, or even a Mazda CX-50 that starts at $31,720. So it's something to look at. It gets a lot of good reviews from a lot of customer reviews that are really good on this vehicle. So if you're looking for something in that size, it might be one that you want to look at. That's my review of the 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive.
thank you, sir. Today's